Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to After Dark with Folu, your late night rendezvous where we get real about love, sex, and all the messy stuff in between. Tonight, we are pulling the curtains back on something that has become almost religious gospel in relationship. Yes, you guessed it. Love languages. Are you shocked? Or are you telling me you don't know your love language? If you're on this table, then clearly you don't love yourself enough. Well, that's what Instagram will have you believe, right? Grab your tea or your glass of wine. This is about to get very interesting. The love language phenomenon. So for those who somehow escaped the viral flood, here's the backstory. A man named Gary Chapman wrote this little book called The 5 Love Languages. I tell you, this book sold like pure water in the Sahara. Over 20 million copies. Why is that? Because it gave people this magical blueprint. Words of affirmation, that's basically saying sweet things like, oh baby, you're my oxygen. There's also act of service. You're doing stuff like washing the dishes so you don't sleep in the guest room, of course. There's also receiving gifts when flowers or a new iPhone 16 says, I love you on it. There's also the quality time. No, not the scrolling through Instagram thing, no. Actually being present. There's also the physical touch, cuddles, kisses, or something even more after dark indeed. People went crazy about this idea. Suddenly, every couple's fight was rebranded as, you're just not speaking my love language, you're just not speaking my love language. Even when the real issue was, someone probably forgot their anniversary or the birthday, something that meant something really big to the other partner. Why we love languages? Let's be fair. Love languages are super helpful for many couples if you're being truthful to yourself. And this is because you start to realize maybe your partner isn't cold. They just didn't grow up with the I love you all of the time, Also, maybe you're not materialistic. You just like gifts because that's how grandma showed you affection. That's how your parents showed you affection while you were with them. I mean, who wouldn't want a cheat sheet to their lover's heart? Everybody wants that, of course. But now, let's be very honest. Some of you all have turned love languages into emotional blackmail. Oh, you didn't rub my feet after work. Wow. You don't respect my love language. Do you even care if I live or die? We're acting drama. Why? Or even worse, you'd be like, my love language is gifts, specifically those Chanel and Dior bags. My sister, God will help the man that is dating you. God will help the man that is married to you. Because it be things. Now I want to ask you, love languages, do we think they are overrated? Do you feel love languages are overrated? Let me break it down by re-asking this question. Are love languages actually overrated? Here's the tea. Most people have multiple love languages. You can be a words of affirmation person who also enjoys a little physical touch. Yes, you are allowed to be multidimensional. I said so. Love languages don't fix deeper issues. You have to realize this. Sis, if he is gaslighting you, no amount of quality time will make that a healthy relationship. They can create Entitlement. Some people use love languages as a shopping list of demand instead of a way to, give love generously. Context matters. If you've been together for over 20 years now, your love languages might evolve, and that's allowed. Maybe you didn't used to care about gifts before, but now that little bouquet means the world to you. You also need to know that not all cultures express love the same way. Some people come from families where I paid your school fees. That's the ultimate declaration of love to them. So you have to take them as they are. How to use love languages without losing your mind. So, how do we use love languages wisely without turning them into a toxic checklist? Number 1 point, know your own love language. And you also need to know your partner's love languages as well. But also, know your partner isn't a vending machine. You don't insert quality time and expect instant affection. Number 2, you have to be flexible. There will be seasons when you or your partner can't meet every need perfectly. I tell you, extending grace to your partner is very sexy. Number 3, communicate openly. Instead of sitting in one corner of your house and sulking, you didn't even notice I cleaned the whole house. Just say it. Acts of service matter to me. It feels good when you acknowledge them. Tell your partner, is that a big deal? Is that too much for you to say to your partner? Number 4, avoid scorekeeping. It's not a competition. It's not a competition of who did more love language things this week than the other. You both are partners, you're teammates. Number 5, check your expectations. If your love language is gifts and your partner earns minimum wage, you have to adjust accordingly. It might not get you Chanel, but that thoughtful card counts. It does, actually. Don't make your guy or your husband running outside to go pick gun now because he wants to meet your expectations. No. The final thought and a bit of humor right here is, I'll say here's the bottom line. Love languages they're like seasoning in your relationship stew. So if you put too little, it tastes bland. If you put too much, it becomes inedible. And you're sitting there listening to me and you still don't know your love language, there's no worry about it. You can as well pick all of the above that I listed. You deserve it after all. Before I wrap up, let me confess, for me, my love languages: gift receiving, act of service, and compliments. So feel free to flood my DMs after this show. Tastefully, please. Don't come here asking me silly questions. I just listed my love languages. Act accordingly. I'm just kidding. Thank you for hanging out with me on After Dark with Folu. If you enjoyed tonight's episode, share it with your partner or that friend who keeps diagnosing everyone's relationship with memes about love languages. Join me next time when we'll tackle sexual dry spells. Is this normal or is this a red flag? Until then, stay loving and stay real. Have a good night. Bye.